The basic presentation that we have involves search engine optimization. Almost every business needs that. Rarely have I seen a business have almost everything. We had an auto repair business one time that says, hey, we're number 2 in Google, we got a great website, we do search engine or text messaging with all of our clients, we got social media, what do you all have that we don't have? I said, well, let me look at your website on my phone, and I showed it to him and said, oh my gosh. I said, we specialize, which we do, in mobile websites. We'll have it ready for you next week. She goes, how much is it? I said, $5.95. She grabbed a checkbook, $5.95, wrote it out. It's very, very simple. This is going to be a basic presentation doing SEO with one keyword and a mobile website. And so this is going to be something short and simple with the basic elements. Now, let's take a minute. I'm glad we got a chance to sit down for a few minutes. And this was a little bit of a spontaneous deal. I came by introduce myself, and you said, well, I got a few minutes now, so I'm not quite as prepared, but I do know one thing. Okay. I did look up earlier when I was going through auto repair, and your business was not on the front pages of Google. And then the other thing,
Of course it is.
No, it's not. And that's what people don't realize. They say, well, yeah, you type in Daniel Combs Auto Repair, and there we are. But see, if people go in search engines, Daniel, they don't type in Daniel Combs Auto Repair, thinking they type in auto repair. Do you ever go and Google yourself? Okay. Do you type in Russell B. Tucker Rifle Company? I see your deer mounts around. Or do you type in rifles? Or do you type in I want four-wheelers and type in a brand name? Or do you type in four-wheelers? People use the generic terms. That's what you got to keep in mind. So what I'm about to do is give you a basic presentation of how we can help you.
Okay.
Now, suppose this was an appointment. I come in more prepared. And we're going to make this maybe be an appointment because we generally don't want to give too many spontaneous presentations. So I'm going to come in a little bit more prepared, but the short presentation. You know, Daniel, I was doing some research on your company. I'm glad we got a chance to meet this morning for a few minutes. But the main thing is this. You want your business to grow. You want to get more people coming in to your auto repair business. And as a result of that, people today use the search engines. They go online, they go to Google, Bing, and Yahoo. 3 out of 4 people use Google, so I'm going to reference Google, basically.
Okay.
When I did Google and put in auto repair, I couldn't find you in the first 5 pages of Google. Now, a lot of people say, well, wait a minute, you type in Daniel Combs Auto Repair, and there it is. But people don't type in Daniel Combs Auto Repair. If your wife wants to go to an Italian restaurant, do you think in Caesar B. Italiano restaurant.com? No, you type in Italian restaurant. People type in the general term that they want to use. Okay. A second thing is this. Over half the people nowadays look at websites on iPad, tablets, and phones. So it's all about having a good, nice website on something that is mobile, like a phone. Okay, I'm going to show you what I mean in just a moment. The main thing is this. You want to get more business, you want it to be cost effective, and you would like for it to continually get better and better and better.
Correct.
That's why we're here. So let me show you a couple of things about us. Now, Daniel, we work with 360 Digital Business Solutions. Now, we're a one-stop service center. We're a business growth consultant. Now, how we increase your bottom line is we get you on the front page of Google. We use social media apps, whatever we need to there to keep you on the front page. We build up mobile websites. We make your desktop better. Now, you have a desktop website, and you did it for what? More awareness and exposure, communication, competitive advantage. But Daniel, if your site is not on the front page of Google, it's basically invisible. Right now, your site, unless somebody types it in, and 1% might type it in for auto repair, so you're really invisible. 90% of people don't even leave the front page of Google. People think build it and they will come. That only works in movies. So SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. So when I say SEO or Search Engine Optimization, Daniel, what this is all about is basically this. Being visible for your keywords. Like, you like transmission jobs?
Correct.
Almost every mechanic does. They're like, yeah, I make about $400 or $500 on that. Well, what if we brought in 2 or 3 or 4 more transmission jobs a month to you? Now you start going, ooh, I like that. I can get rid of doing all these oil changes so much if I can do the bigger jobs.
Right.
This is how we come into play. Now, SEO, again, goes with Google. They have a formula that has about 700 algorithms in it. Nobody has it figured out. They have things where people say, yeah, I can get you in the top 3 on Google. You hear those calls? Those are paid ads, temporary placement. They're not permanent. And number 2, somebody could come in and outbid you and pay a little bit more and get moved up. It's a very competitive thing in there. But I don't personally go to those. I don't know about you, but most of your customers don't touch those. Okay, so that's how it is. So you want to be in the basic middle sections, which is the organic or natural ads, a Google placement. Now, we're very good at what we do because we build up the amount of traffic your website has, which becomes part of the formula. You want transmission and auto repair as key focuses. We put those and feature those on your landing page. Google owns YouTube, so we do YouTube videos. We build up reviews and testimonies, and then we work with the backlinks and inbound linking. Now, the social media is really taken off with influence in SEO, so we start building up. You do have a Facebook page, which is what you're thinking comes up, but you still got Twitter, LinkedIn, other ones, and the social media, the Facebook doesn't show hardly anything about your business. We tie it all in for you. We integrate it so everything flows together. The other part is this. It's the thing called mobile websites. Right now, this is your website.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't look too good.
No.
And the thing is, how would you like to go? Would you go there for a restaurant and say, oh, I want to bookmark this? You wouldn't. Now, watch this. I hit the back button. How you like this mobile website?
Oh, it's a lot more easier.
See, click the call button. I press the button there. Phone number comes up. Now, look at the second hit. Here, services, same situation. All of it is very, very simple. Okay, that's what a mobile website is. Another example here, here's the Tallahassee Bar Association. There's the desktop site. The attorneys didn't like that. We created the mobile website, it forwards you to it. We have the Leon County Courthouse in Tallahassee. First month, they had over 1,900 people go to their mobile website the first time, but people kept going back. They had over 5,500 people use the website that month. Last month, less than a year later, in January, 10 months later, they had over 12,500 people go to the mobile site. It's extremely popular. People really like having a mobile site. Now, this is a basic package here. We can cover text messaging, social media, other things, but the main thing is this. Our package here, the best one for you is this one. We will get you on the front page of Google for auto repair. We'll also build up and develop a mobile website for you, which is the same website address. It's just a separate island that gets redirected. Somebody on a mobile device, it sends a signal out, hits your desktop, it bounces off and goes to your mobile site, okay? Then we will give you an extra keyword here. Now I'm going to show you how this works. Our base package, front page of Google, and our mobile website is a one-time cost of $9.95 that can be check or credit. Now, once you're on the front page of Google and you like your mobile site, the following month, our monthly is just $149 a month. That includes hosting and maintaining your mobile site. That includes keeping you on the front page of Google. And the kicker to it, your emails right now, I looked on that, was danielcombs@yahoo.com. Your business is Combs Auto Repair. We'll go ahead and develop emails for you, Daniel@Combs Auto Repair, info@. So it's going right through your business. Okay. Now, the second thing is this. The keywords normally run $7.95 one-time cost, and then $149 a month once they're on the front page. The second one goes to $3.95, but in this case, we're doing specials now. You can get a second keyword for $195 one-time cost when you're on the front page, $49 a month. Now, would that be worth $1.63 a day to you to be on the front page of Google for transmissions?
Yeah, definitely would.
See, one transmission job pays that thing all for a whole year. So when you got a situation like that, you add that in. Going back over here, we're talking about only a total of one time $11.90 to have transmission and brakes, be on the front page of Google and a mobile website. Your monthly is just $198 a month. So we're talking about $6 a day total for auto repair and transmissions and having a mobile website. And it's hosting, keeping them all updated for you. See, something like that's very, very effective.
Right, definitely.
Okay. Now, the whole main thing is this. All of our agreements run month to month, number one. Number two, there's about 15 auto repair businesses within a mile of here. You say, I want auto repair and transmissions, guess what? None of these other auto repair businesses can have those. You have the transmissions, and you have auto repairs, your keywords in this area. So we don't compete against ourselves. That's pretty special too. And then all of our agreements run month to month. Now, this is what I put together here. I get a little background information down here. We send this off to Atlanta. They'll assign a tech to it. Somebody from corporate will call you within 48 to 72 hours, get everything, review everything back to you. Okay. The main thing is getting your business set up so that we can start bringing new customers into you. Keep in mind, new customers, your overhead doesn't go up.
Right.
You get a lot bigger margins. And the fact, some of these other auto repair businesses around here, they would love what you're getting as a package.
Yeah.
We're not going to see them to talk to them about having auto repair or transmissions as a keyword. Now, Daniel, you got Daniel Combs as your name down here, okay. Now, it's Combs Auto Repair, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And what's your cell phone number?
904-278-7731.
Okay, and then I had a business is 904-341-4421.
Correct.
And then it was danielcombs@yahoo.com.
Correct.
Okay, I put in the website, put an address, and I said, now Daniel, this is what you got here. Your package is a one-time $9.95, okay, and that can be check or credit. That gives you your mobile site and one SEO. The second keyword is only a $195 one-time cost. Okay, so what happens there? You're looking at a total of what I put $9.95 here, $195 a total one time $11.90. That's it. You own your mobile site. You're on the front page for transmissions and brakes. When all of that does, the following month is when that $198 a month kicks in. Okay. Now a couple things I want to cover on the back here. This is the very back of the thing. This is real simple. We agree to sell you, the customer. You agree to purchase the software and services. It's real simple. The payment terms, you pay this initial amount of the $11.90. The monthly, it starts on the 5th of each month, but it doesn't start until the following month once your keywords on Google's first page, which is what I told you. Now, the software and services shall include all internet-focused marketing, business, computer programs. It's real simple. And we grant you the non-exclusive, non-transferable license to use this. Yet you acknowledge and agree that the software and services at all times are ours. And what this means is you'll own your website, you'll own everything, but we don't want you or your employees to try to attempt to acquire any property or interest in what we have developed for you. Meaning you have a business here, you don't sit there and say, okay, now move this website over, change it, redesign it for another business I have, and that's like no additional cost. In other words, this is for your auto repair business.
Right.
Okay. Now, we also doesn't reference, we don't go into your computer unless we're doing or text messaging. And since you're not doing that, you don't have to, none of this applies. So everything is given to you, provided as is. And so it's just a real simple thing here. The bottom line on it is you give us the upfront, we get everything done. The monthly doesn't start till you on the front page. You own the software and services, but this just says you aren't going to try to have a property or interest in. It's a real simple thing. Now back to the original there. You're getting transmissions and you're getting brakes and you're getting a mobile website. Okay? Now, let me go ahead and get your okay right there. And then after I write you up, then I go, okay, now you're all set to go. I'll get this turned into Atlanta. Now, I do get the $9.95 or $11.90 now. Do you want to do that by check or credit?
Credit.
Okay. You want to do debit or Visa or what kind?
Visa.
Okay, good. Let me go ahead and get that. I can write that directly on the application. Okay? And that's the simple of a more short one. Okay?